Whether you're walking around the mall, spend a lot of time on your feet at work, or running for exercise, what you're wearing on your feet can make a big difference in the way you feel once you get off of them. Dr. Milady Murphy is here from Shelton State's Health and Wellness Center to tell us about what you need to look for when you're buying walking or running shoes for yourself, or more importantly, someone else, someone like me.
Absolutely, Danny. Well said. You know, the first thing one needs to be aware of when buying shoes is their arch. The arch at the bottom of their foot, in the middle there. Is it high, is it flat, or is it medium? By understanding the arch, you help that person that's helping you to buy the sneaker or the walking shoe buy the right product for you. Now, if you have a high arch, your foot is going to tend to what we call supinate. That means roll out. If you're flat-footed or a low arch, it will tend to roll in. By knowing that, you can buy a proper walking shoe or running shoe that accommodates that rotation, that pronation or supination.
All right, so let's see here. So if you got a high arch, when you're running, run.
That's right.
Your foot's going to more do this.
That's right.
If it's a flat arch, it's going to be on the inside.
It's going to roll in. Very good.
I am following you.
So
I'm
very
ready.
good. So you want something that's going to protect you from rolling way in or rolling way out.
Right.
Because when you do that, it puts a lot of stress on your knees and your hips.
Okay.
And you start to feel the aches and pains. As you said, when you're sitting down, you'll notice them. Another thing to be aware of when you're purchasing a shoe is when you try on the shoe, you want to make sure that with your index finger, there is a space between your big toe and the end of the shoe.
So you don't want a perfect fit, per se, up
That's
here
right.
in the front.
That's right.
Be
Very
able to
good.
mash in some. Okay.
That's right.
Gotcha.
And also when you're trying on the shoe, you want to make sure that the heel counter is not only supportive, but you want to make sure that you don't slide out. So it's important that you try on the shoe as well. Walk around in it, jog in it if you want to, so you feel, hey, is it comfortable? If it's not comfortable when you're trying it on, it's not going to be comfortable later on.
So a little roomy in the front, up here in the toe.
Very
but
good.
in the back, you want it snug.
Very
you
good.
Want a good
to
fit in the back. All right,
exactly.
Okay.
And you want to make sure that the support accommodates the arch. The best time of day to try on a shoe, believe it or not, is in the afternoon. It's the truest of your size.
Now, why is that?
Well, because the blood flow is going to the foot. It's when it's truly what you're assimilating when you're walking and running.
So you've been on your feet,
there you go.
Okay.
Very good. Now, another important thing to remember when purchasing a walking shoe or running shoe, and it has a lot to do with the longevity of the sport. If the shoe or the running shoe is eroded, just like in a tire, it's going to have consequences and side effects on your joints, your ligaments and tendons. So you want to make sure that that footwear does not exceed 3 to 6 months, believe it or not.
Really?
Because if it's worn down, you start to feel knee pain and hip pain, and you may think, oh, I'm getting older. When in actuality, it's because of the deterioration of the footwear. You're not getting the proper shock absorbency from that footwear that protects against impact.
And so the tread matters.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so is recommended anywhere between 3 to 6 months if you're using it regularly. And remember, when you're purchasing the footwear, know the arch that you have, and talk to the salesman when you're purchasing that walking shoe or running shoe to accommodate your stride and your pronation or supination.
All right, super. Dr. Murphy, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Know your arch. Know your arch. And remember, the Health and Wellness Center is located at Shelton State Community College. You can find out more about them online at sheltonstate.edu.